So there you have the review of the Transformers crossover collaboration G.I. Joe H.I.S.S tank Megatron.
The Baroness?
With a Baroness.
And Megatron. So this, I mean, yeah, for what it's worth, it worked. You know, one of the most powerful icons from G.I. Joe was the Cobra Rattler, to me, in my opinion. The Cobra Rattler, a couple other things, but the H.I.S.S tank was always been a staple for Cobra. For their tank. So I could see why they would want to make Megatron out of a H.I.S.S tank. Because, I mean, the H.I.S.S tank was powerful in its own right. And it could carry troops. It had a driver. It had a person who could fit up there inside, on top of the turret. The Baroness, as far as the Baroness goes, she is an excellent character for Cobra. She was one of the staple. There's more to her. I guess you could say there's more to her than meets the eye. As far as the Baroness, because she has so many traits that she could do. She was also a master deceiver, disguiser, kind of like Zartan. Intelligence, and that was her name of her game, is to gather the intelligence. Going undercover or doing whatever she needed to do in the G.I. Joe series. And of course we know who Megatron is, what he represents. The bad faction against, what did he say, rule through tyranny? That's one of his sayings, I believe, rule through tyranny. Am I saying that right? So, and of course she had the same with Cobra, and she had a love interest with Destro. The Baroness did. So, yeah, my hat's off to them. I think that they did a really good job. I can't wait to see what the next G.I. Joe crossover is. I think I know what it's going to be, but I'm not sure yet. When that comes in, we'll definitely review it for sure. Because, like I said, if it is Sergeant Slaughter with his tank, I had that. And I remember buying it. I wish I had my original way back then with Sergeant Slaughter. But anyway, that was many moons ago, and I don't. But if they transform him, make him to look into like a cup. I still haven't seen an Optimus Prime. And I don't know if one's ever going to, you know, that's interesting. Because I don't know what Optimus Prime would be. So, they're still going on with the collaboration between G.I. Joe and Transformer. Back when we were smaller, we had our own factions, our G.I. Joes and our Transformers, and they were both evil, good. And then they would go against each other, and sometimes they'd crisscross, Transformers, G.I. Joe, it just all depends. So we had this going on back in the early 80s, and then it evolved to where it is now, and you know, it's pretty amazing. So anyway, that's my take on it, and each one of them come out with a cartoon in the 1980s, and that's a story for another time. So I mean, these were basically almost back to back as far as movies in the 80s. Transformers the movie, then you had G.I. Joe that come out about 2 weeks or 3 weeks later. So okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let Colton have his say.
Okay, my final thoughts for this figure. Like my dad said, they did do what they were trying to do here, and I get it, but okay, the vehicle mode, great. the robot mode that does look good. I said good because from the front it looks great, but from the sides and the back it kind of falls apart because he has massive loads of kibble on him, and he doesn't really stand up well. I mean, he can if you balance it.
If you balance
correct,
just right,
because of the weight on the back, and also because he doesn't have any ankle pivot
or that much back end support. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I hope to see a lot more of this down the road. So, I mean, just because our thoughts and our views, don't let it stop. Keep going with this. I just want to see how far your imagination can go as far as the crossovers between G.I. Joe and Transformers. With them putting a G.I. Joe into a transforming G.I. Joe Transformer vehicle is an awesome idea. I do like that a lot because you're getting 2 for 1. And you're getting both histories of the 1980s past. Okay. You're getting one, and then you're getting the second one. And I know that G.I. Joes are coming a lot bigger scale now today with the classified series and stuff like that. But these guys, they're making the replicas, they're making the vehicles exactly like the 1980s to where the G.I. Joes could fit into them. On this scale. Now, I have seen the bigger his scale, the his tank, but the driver's so much bigger and stuff like that. If that was a Megatron Transformer, it'd be big. As far as what they're doing here, I like this. Because it's staying true to the G1 aesthetics in both areas. The G.I. Joe and the vehicle. Okay, well, that is it for me. I'm going to let Colton wrap up. Hey, y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful out there. We'll talk to y'all later.
And that has been the 500th video of this figure. And there we have the review of the Transformers crossover collaboration G.I. Joe Megatron H.I.S.S tank with Baroness. And if you like this 500th video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel.
And subscribers are always welcome, and it's always free. So, yeah. We appreciate it. Thank y'all.
And that is about it. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this 500th video. And if you did, let me know. And like I said, like, comment, and subscribe if you like this 500th video. And that's about it. So, thanks for watching.